Just explain it real quick as you write it out.
Okay. This is a mean value theorem problem for 3 variables. So the mean value theorem says that you take 2 points between A and B, and there is this some point C that's in between that. So the first step is to find f of b minus f of a. So f of b minus f of a, you plug in 1, 2, 3, 4, your x, y, and your z points. So f of b equals 1 wherever an x is, that's 4 times 1. There's a z right here, so you put a 2 right there. 2 minus y squared, 3 squared, plus 2 squared. This equals 8 minus 9, that's negative 1, plus 4 is 3. F of A equals the same thing, except you plug in 0 for x, 1 for y, and 1 for z. So that's 4 times 0 times 1 minus 1 squared plus 1 squared. And that is 0 minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So f of b minus f of a is 3 minus 0, which equals 3. Okay? That's the first step of the problem. So we can rewrite this expression as three equals the gradient of f of c dotted with b minus a. So what's the gradient of f? That is the partial with respect to x, I, the partial with respect to y, j, and the partial with respect to z, k. So that'll be 4zi, and then you take with respect to y, minus 2yj, and with respect to z, plus 4x plus 2zj. Okay?
Okay.
So you want to dot this with b minus a. And b minus a is 1 minus 0 is 1, I, plus 3 minus 1 is 2, j, plus 2 minus 1 is 1, k. I put a j right here, sorry about that. 1k. So that's what's going on. Basically, you can imagine that every x value is going to have an I beside it, every y value is going to have a j beside it, every z value is going to have a k beside it. So you take the dot product of this. The dot product of this is 1 times this x component, which is 4z, plus this j term times this j term, which is minus 4y, plus, I'm just going to put a minus 4y, plus this k term times this, so that's nothing but plus 4x plus 2z. So, from there, we get this equation. Remember that f of b minus f of a was 3, and the gradient at point C dotted with b minus a equals this. So you have this equation, 4z minus 4y plus 4x plus 2z. Okay? You can simplify this by adding your z's together. That'll be 6z plus 4x minus 4y equals 3. From there, it's just algebra. How would I solve this equation? You have 3 unknowns, 1 equation. The only way you can solve this is to plug numbers in until you get something, which means there are an infinite number of solutions. You just have to choose one. So I just know all I want is a 3 over here, so I'm going to choose the points x equals 0, y equals 0, and z equals 1/3, 1/2. And that solves that equation. There are a number of solutions, that's just one of them. You can also choose to put z equals 0, y equals 0, and x equals 3/4. So that's the same thing. You're just picking a point C that's in between there. So there are a number of solutions when you have 3 unknowns. So both of these can be answers. And that's that problem.